In the heart of Africa, as the clock struck midnight on October 1st, 1960, Nigerian emerged from the shadows of colonial rule, stepping into the limelight of the world stage, a nation blessed with bountiful natural wealth and spirited souls. The world watched with bated breath, eager to see the blooming of this new giant. Vast farmlands, all fruits and grains are plenty. Industries boomed, and the diverse textures of its people hummed with dreams and aspirations. The air was thick with a sense of unity and anticipation, as if the very winds whispered tales of the greatness Nigerian was destined for. In the north, magnificent pyramids, made entirely of granite, stood tall, symbols of prosperity and promise. Meanwhile, in the west, the iconic cocoa house touched the sky, a testament of their cocoa production prowess, with a Western television signaling the ambition to lead in the modern era. The East has not to be outdone. Lush palm groves bore witness to their agricultural minds, while innovative technological ventures showcased their forward-thinking spirit. The horizon seemed endless for Nigeria, with the vast skies inviting her to soar to even greater heights. So today, what is the story like? Welcome to Ebonyi People TV. My name is Jennifer. Join me as we discover the story of Nigeria on this 63rd Independence Day celebration.
I'm Chukwuma.
Happy New Month and Happy Independence, sir.
Best wishes to you.
Nigerian clocked 63 and Ebonyi State clocked 27. How do you feel about this, sir?
That's very nice. The issue of independence is a very nice thing. But we Nigerians, we are not happy in the way that we are suffering. Poverty is ravaging this our country. We don't have money, we don't have food. We're dying of hunger. We love Nigeria, but we don't like what is happening in Nigeria.
If the government are able to make changes in this country, would you be happy to still be a Nigerian?
Yes, of course. Now I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Just like I said, we are dying of hunger. I love to be a Nigerian. If government change things for good today, all of us will enjoy it. It's for the good of all.
How about the 27th anniversary of Ebonyi State? What do you have to say about the level that Ebonyi State have gotten to?
Ebonyi State is a very wonderful state. It's a lovely state. Everything is moving fine. You understand? Environment is okay. People are moving. People are happy. You understand? Ebonyi State is a very nice state. We love Ebonyi State.
So in what areas do you want the government to come in or to make changes in the governance?
One, I want government, mostly the government of Nigeria, to bring down the price of fuel. You understand? When the level of fuel comes down, I believe that every other price of goods, commodities will come down, and people will be happy. If we go to market to buy something, you buy something with the little money you have and eat with your family and be happy.
In a time not so distant, Nigeria stood as a beacon of excellence and prosperity. Its hospitals, gleaming citadels of medical brilliance, attracted royalties from foreign lands. Each halls and chambers of its renowned educational institutions echoed with the voices of eager learners, not just from East Coast's vibrant soul, but also from a distant Asian land and neighboring African nations. A self-sufficient nation, Nigeria boasted the ability to feed its people, wrap them in fine clothes, and offer them shelter under her expensive skies. The lives led by her citizens were no less than those in the farthest corner of the earth, rich in prosperity and comfort. Back then, Nigeria's currency, which transitioned from the British pound to the naira in 1973, stood tall and mighty, rivaling the British pound and suppressing even the US dollar. The allure of foreign lands paled in comparison to promised Nigerian health, making the idea of studying or living abroad seem almost redundant. On the contrary, foreigners flocked to Nigeria's embrace, seeking opportunities and brighter future. Every street was alive with activity, public utilities hummed with efficiency, and the nation's infrastructure stood firm and reliable. But as the nation's commemorates its 63rd year of independence, we must cast our minds back to the golden era. Nigeria, once a jewel of hope and leadership, saw its glory wane as inaptitude and corruption seeped into the corridors of power. It's a starker reminder that the true crisis facing Nigeria isn't just economic or social, but one of leadership.
Lack of employment. There is no job in anywhere. That's why I see some youths jumping up and down, stealing, doing one thing or the other. So what Nigeria need now is empowerment. They should empower youth, give youth work so that they can start making their own money.
Okay, Ebonyi State, are you happy with the level Ebonyi State have gotten to, even with Ebonyi being 27?
For some aspects, I'm happy because Ebonyi is now okay. But some other areas, there are still other bad road and other things Ebonyi needs to be touched.
I want to get those particular areas that you want Ebonyi to do better and Nigerian. Like you already mentioned employment, like the government should empower people. What are other areas that you want?
Apart from employment, as in infrastructures and other things is needed in Ebonyi State. We cannot depend on agriculture. Like our president said, we should enter into agriculture. Someone like me now cannot enter into agriculture.
Don't you feel agriculture is going to like do a lot for us?
It is, but me, I can't.
A nation's potential is truly realized when guided by the hands of visionary leaders. In the heartlands of Nigeria, as the years ebbed away, a haunting specter of mismanagement loomed.
I think Nigeria being 63 years is very useless to me. There are so many workers out there, but no work for them. They just stay walking around with their CV all over, but there's no work for them to do. But for Ebonyi State, I think Ebonyi State is trying. Since Dave has been in Ebonyi State, he has been doing well. But for Nigeria as a whole, they're not really doing good for me. No, they're not.
So in what special areas do you want the government to do better, to do more?
As for Ebonyi State, I think since they've left, they have not touched the trash. The dustbin is all over, so I want them to come and at least start packing the dustbin. Then for Nigeria as a whole, at least they should provide work and stop sponsoring Big Brother Nigeria for no reason. They should use it and empower youth. They should start youth empowerment so that we youth can get work. Because me, I came here to look for work also, so we really need job.
Casting shadows of doubt and despair. Once a nation on ascendant path, it found itself enshrined in a tragic dance, taking 2 steps back for every step forward, with each year appearing bleaker than its predecessor. The golden tales of yesteryears were overshadowed by dark chronicles of blunders, corruption and squandered opportunities. The halls of governors, once bustling with integrity, were tarnished by unchecked ambitions and greed. Those in power, instead of wielding it for the welfare of all, often misdirected it for personal gain.
We are lacking behind. It's just like we are downgrading from where we are before, you understand? Now, normally we say Nigeria and African giants, but now.
So in what special aspect do you want us to do better? What aspect do you want the government to like do better in promoting Nigeria?
The economical aspects, agriculturally, the youth development. In fact, every aspect of everything, they have to develop. They have to put more effort. They have to. In fact, the youth aspect normally, if you check it very well, this country nobody get work. Understand? Person go graduate, he go dey drive keke. All those kind of things, no be wetin we need for this country now. Ebonyi is a new state compared to other states, you know. And checking out the last regime of the government that just passed before this new government, there is a skyrocket of development in Ebonyi. So, in the sense that Nigeria is not really that at the peak that we are looking at, but Ebonyi, on the other hand, is really coming to that development aspect. You understand? It's fast developing, and I'm really happy for the government. You understand? Of Ebonyi. But in the entertainment part, I'm not happy because me I be DJ. Understand? So, but generally, at least, Ebonyi is really trying.
Leaving their people to bear the brunt of their misdeeds. As the flames of another independence anniversary flicker, it calls upon the souls of Nigerians to introspect deeply. It urges its people to look within and ask the hard questions. Where has a nation, once a prosperous and revealed, become a sober reflection of its past? Known now for its staggering poverty, with millions living in the throes of hardship. This urgent milestone also beckons Nigerian workforce to confront their leaders, demanding accountability. How have the once renowned hospitals of Nigeria transformed from centuries of healing to a helpers of despair? Why have their medical heavens, which once attracted the elites of distant shores, become a place of dread? Even for Nigeria's own affluence, why does the wealthy class, at the slightest hint of ailment, flee to foreign lands, shunning the very institution of their homeland? It's time for answers, but it's not just the past that's in question, but the very future of a nation and its people.
Ebonyi State is so lovely. Like, the place is very beautiful. Not just like the way, not like the way it was before. Everything is very beautiful and very nice. The way it was before, nobody would love to come into Ebonyi. They'll be like, Ebonyi State is a very local place and it's very bushy.
But for now,
it's amazing. Everybody in every state, Owerri, Imo State, Lagos State, Abuja, they should just come to Ebonyi State right now.
Thank you for joining us. For sponsorship, advert placements, or training, contact us with the numbers showing on your screen.